Yo. We're gonna play my dailies for Frag Punk. I got Vortica to launch, but there was an update but right before I started stream. So it might be broken again. But we're gonna play Frag Punk. Maybe the Vortica demo if it's working. If not, we can check to see if the Bazaar patch is done, or I got a bunch of Pokemon ROMs up and ready to go. So we've got a decent amount of things to do. Win a match, shotguns, LMGs, headshots, and first bloods. All right, not bad. No specific characters. That's nice.
I'm looking. Ugh. Counting the seconds. Outpost, where old meets new.
I'm trying to see if this... The chat's supposed to like hide the messages after a while.
Let's get some cards in here.
But I don't think it works properly, so... Oh well. What are we playing as? Maybe I just play as Broker.
What is that thing anyway?
Attack.
You know, it's just wild what these cards do.
Okay, we got health.
Cool. Now let's blow stuff up.
Honestly,
Ready to
I think I can get a shotgun kill here. So if the game wanted to give me an LMG there, then I would have listened.
Lock and load, people.
Those doors.
Enemy spotted.
Bombs out. Demolition day. Where there's fire, you're smoke. Also comes in menthol.
Anyone else see a bad guy over at Be Short?
Ow, ow, ow. Enemy.
I'm your last enemy.
Enemy spotted on Nita. This place needs a converter.
Reloading. It didn't take long to win me. Pretend I'm not here. This spot is mine.
Yeah, so I know like
Spotted at. Be short.
so is this essentially when you get hit?
Back again. And I still don't care.
I don't get this character at all. Like in the beta, it made sense because she had like a duration on her invis, except for in her like AoE, which made sense.
15 seconds left.
Oh, so it's a little.
There are 10 seconds. You won.
So she has a little like place where she can teleport back.
Your number is higher than.
I wish I had the fucking. I wish I got the fucking MVP of the round just so you could see me get teleported and then just one tap.
Oh, I bet that card will
Limbs
be
are
amazing.
bulletproof.
2 cards are better than
Okay,
one.
well that should
I mean,
be.
obviously.
Oh, that's my shotgun damage done. Alright. I mean, I thought that was a decent setup.
Who's ready to splatter some folks?
Going to take a converter for a sculptor, yeah.
Tombstone's dusty and full of geometry. Would make an excellent sphinx there.
And I use dancing at the moment.
Better here.
Waiting for the move. Enjoy some sulfur. Also comes in menthol. Please savor these sizzling pyrotechnics. Blow up the prop. Take fire. Enemy side A.
There's just one enemy left. Hope that helps.
Got the converter.
Enemy spotted. Who am I gonna annihilate with you?
What is that thing anyway?
Yeah, I didn't think I deserved the NPC for that. That was a horrible spray. Oh, that seems good. If we get the if we have to get the bomb down.
2 cards are better than one. I mean, obvious card redrawn.
Okay, we got. I need one more headshot.
Cool.
I need a
Now let's
first
blow
blood.
stuff up.
Demand a tribute.
Congratulations. I'm here.
Come on, come on, come on. I'm ready to run. Enemy
Bombs
spotted
out.
on B main.
Demolition deck. Let's light 'em up. Enemy spotted at side A.
Got an enemy at
That wasn't enough either. Fuck. I need one more LMG round on. At least there's a defense round. Guaranteed at least one. So might get this done in one game, which is kind of bad for us trying to do something else while we're waiting for the Bazaar to patch. But patch should be out in like, you know, almost a little less than an hour. Hopefully,
And I'm not here.
might take longer.
Nobody else can see either.
Dropping the converter.
Let's make the spot.
I grabbed the converter. Almost got this converter
And
set.
I'm short. Weird. These tickles.
All over, except for the last 20 seconds. 15 seconds left. Wow. There are 10 seconds left.
Please
Enemy
savor
spotted
these
on.
sizzling
See you now. Get him. Switching sides. Cool relic.
I also
but
need a headshot, right?
creepy.
And I need a headshot, a first blood.
Need effect, huh? Card redrawn.
Cool.
Wait, what?
Now let's blow stuff up.
Did we fucking turn
Last
off
one,
the other
defense
card?
takes the lead. Good for you.
That's annoying.
They've made a candy oven? What crazy future is this?
Lock and load, people. Love you all. Okay. Cough on enemy. Fun too. Waiting for the boost.
Anyone else see a bad guy over at middle? Stuff's being finished.
Open wide.
That was an SMG? This dude's sprinting. Uh-oh. Yeah, dude got heard. Slide. Slide. Why?
Lost.
But at least they haven't killed us again. Yeah. You know.
You're winning.
Guns get hungry. An empty.
A relic is in
Okay, now we
play.
just need to win this
May
match
it
and we
tip
got
the
all our
game in
shit,
your
so.
favor.
What do we got?
Whoa.
I like
cool
spells.
card.
Replenish
Double
over
the cards,
time,
double
yeah.
the fun.
They
3
want
new rules.
shotguns,
I'm
bro.
getting dizzy.
Bio
Ready
warriors,
to
they can
launch.
respawn. Yeah, I want
Let's make me the richest man in 2 dimensions.
a pistol though.
No thanks. They'd probably be talking.
Let's shock the art world.
Bombs out. Demolition day. Enemy spotted. Middle.
Anyone else see a bad guy over at
Enemy spotted.
It's like I heard her.
Unseeable.
Oh, I did. She has 3 HP. Are you gonna lose? Okay, smart.
Back again.
The zombies are very annoying.
Just you now. Get him.
Spotted on B-main.
Fucking zombie.
Lost.
Spikes! Worth it!
A relic is in play. May it tip the game in your favor.
Zombies seem to have way too much fucking.
Is there anything cards can't do? Ooh, that's a neat couple of cards you got there. 3 new rules? I'm getting dizzy.
I will say this. That seems bullshit that the zombies have like 250 health.
What do you say? Whoever gets less headshots by Ginger.
Only if you're thinking about how many explosives did it take to blow the Texas.
Exciting.
Waiting for the boom.
Speak
I really don't want to have to play another game. Oh, it's fucking Outpost. Dude, this Kismet's so fucking annoying. She just runs invis up mid
Time to drop
and expects to win.
Whoops, wrong rulebook.
Why? It doesn't even show the like right order. Somebody else picks my fucking character, okay?
Enemy spotted out.
Why? Why are you just...
More room to lurk. Pretend I'm not here.
He's below you.
Ooh, you're down a round and a teammate.
See, this is what I was talking about yesterday. This is
Soon
literally
it's
just
all
the
up to
bot
you.
character.
No pressure.
If you're bad at the video game... How did you have 2 rockets? If you're bad at the video game... I guess you have...
Aw,
If you're
look
bad
that
at the
level
video game...
down.
Throw your heal down, you fucking idiot. I guess you can do that right now. Like, if you're bad at the video game, you play that character. I don't know what the fuck that character is even called.
Whoopsie.
Okay,
We still
not
have
bad, I
teammates
guess.
left.
I've got a turret with their name on it. What's wrong with aimbots? These are great if you ever have a mouse problem. They spotted me. Enemy spotted.
That's one of them dead and 1 round down.
How did he get so far down there?
Enemy spotted on.
Oh, that hurts me physically. I mean, not literally. I don't have a boot. Fun to pretend, though.
Did not know you could throw it all the way in their fucking
Anyone else
spawn.
see a bad guy?
That's one of them
Nice.
dueled down.
It's a 2v2, both full HP. I'm trying to fish for a hit marker. What? How did she shoot that from up
Anyone
there?
else see a bad guy over at...
She's like to the right of that doorway right now.
Overtime.
I mean, they're both gonna take overtime damage.
On a
Nice.
roll.
Inspirational.
Okay, I mean, now he can use the same strategy, but rush them. Yeah.
Well, you
Or-
know, maybe you can still win.
Or he could do that. And now the person who stole Broker from me misses his nade, already starting strong.
Speak, and you may find.
You hear her. Brother.
Enemy spotted.
You lose this. Don't jump. You win this. Just shoot your rockets.
Oh my
How
gosh,
does he win this?
I mean, I had no doubt. Congrats. Match complete. Now you can collect your pay, right?
Oh. That was painful, to say the least. Oh, I hate this shit. Oh, I have to click through all this other bullshit before I can... There we go. I had more damage, slightly less score, because I guess I had a death? He did not eliminate the most enemies on my team. If anybody did, that would technically have been Moorhead, who had an extra assist. Most plants diffuses, okay. I don't really care about destroyed the most enemy devices. Dealt the highest damage, second highest score, third highest score, most assists. Healed. Yeah, healed themselves, maybe. Took the most damage. Fucking. Well, we got respawn as a zombie, so that's like a free round win until they fix that shit. Because either I did 200 damage and they have more than 200 health, or it just doesn't count until they like start moving. AP stickers. I love stickers. Woo, more stickers. Stickers means more menus to click through. Do I need to do anything on the battle pass? I don't want to buy anything. Let me just look at the battle pass. Thank you. Okay. We'll look at events. Do I have anything here? Prize pool. Let me see what kind of canisters to open. No, I don't. Okay. Okay, events, time limited.
Say hi.
Is the... Did they get rid of the... No, they have the porcelain shards still in other places. Yeah, here it is. 4 more matches. Seasonal. I'm almost done with my weeklies. When is that at? Does it even say? Oh, I have a day and 9 hours before week 3 starts. I need to use shotguns. Play as Zephyr, Hollow Point, or Nitro. Use LMGs, SMGs, shotguns, and defuse a bomb. Okay. So, nothing I need to, like, pay attention to. Guess I'll do those when I'm doing my dailies. Alrighty. Let's see if this Vortica demo's working. All I'm saying is I opened it on stream yesterday, it didn't work. And then after stream I tried to open it again, and it did work. So... not really sure why that's the case. I'm kind of sitting here waiting for Fragpunk to close. Takes a little while. While we're at it, I will check to see if the Bazaar is done. Seems like no, based on the Discord. I'm not seeing anything new in there. Okay, there we go. Now it's closed. Alright, let's try Vortica one more time. Third day's the charm. While I'm at it, I can see if I can fix the chat. There. That should fix it, I think. Maybe it's because I'm clicked out that it crashes. Oh, I saw the main menu for a second and then it crashed. I'll try to not click anything. I'm going to close the game. Probably have to do it via Task Manager, but we'll try. We'll figure it out. Okay. We're going to try and just launch it and not touch anything, and maybe that's the problem. Is that because I either like click out of the game, click in the game? Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I did that. Didn't even touch my mouse after clicking play. It opened to the like title of the game and then froze. And based on my OBS, I think my computer was freezing for a second there too. My microphone audio levels stopped moving. Huh. I'm not sure why it doesn't work. It worked yesterday. Oh. I tried to close it via Task Manager and my computer froze for a second. I'm not really sure why it's doing that. It worked yesterday. I mean, I guess there was an update, but like, I guess we'll try and verify integrity of the files. And while we're doing that, I will try and figure out how to launch one of these. Huh. What happened to... Oh. Our computer is not enjoying verifying the integrity of this demo. There it goes. Where's Emerald Sea? Wait, I thought I did that already, though. Did I not? Oh, fuck. The one that I wanted to play, I didn't set up. I thought it was already set up. I had like every other one done. Does it explain how to set this up? Things. All right. That's cool. Is bugs, credits, no, okay, so, damn, it's already computer, oh, no, okay, that's fine. I was like, it looked like the demo was done verifying its game files, and I was like, why is my computer still freezing? It's not done. Do I have to do something else? We're just gonna... Okay, my computer does not enjoy this demo. That's all I'm gonna say. I might just not play this demo. Like, in general, just full uninstall it. Just to get rid of it. Because it just feels like my PC is dying whenever I try and do anything with it. Whether that's playing it, whether that's like playing it, whether that's like trying to fucking update it, trying to re-download it. Like every time it seems to fuck up in some capacity. Oh, I think it's already doing it. Oh yeah, I'm downloading. Okay, we almost have a game downloaded and set up to play. The demo's at 65% verified. Probably at this point it'll get done at the same time. I will take this time to go use the restroom, and I will be back in like 5-ish minutes when all this is fixed and done. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to take a little time to try and, once the game was done verifying the files, I wanted to try and launch it one more time, and if it didn't work, I was just fucking killing it. I'm just uninstalling that shit. Right now, my Steam is stuck on it stopping the game. Oh, it just ended. We're just gonna say that game is chalked. But in brighter news and happier news, I don't know if the Bazaar update is out, but the patch notes are. So I'm gonna quick check update game. No updates found. I don't know if it just downloaded it because I wasn't sure if it saw the update the last time I clicked it, but my computer was frozen. So we will just set this to just try and find. Huh. I'm trying to find the right window. There we go. Alright, and then I don't think even if I set up the music to play, it would work. Let's test something. If I click over, okay. I don't think it'll change on the screen. Okay. Okay. The first patch note already made me chuckle a little bit, but I'm going to try and see one more thing if I can set this up to trying to see if I can get music from Spotify to play. The last time it didn't work. No, okay, it still doesn't work. Okay, whatever. There we go. Yeah. Alright. So now we've got some. I'll make this a little quieter. There we go. So we've got some music now while we read the patch notes, hopefully. Okay, check, make sure. Alright, that's all working. Perfect. Alright, first general updates. Regen can now crit. Effects that grant crit now affect items with regen active outputs. Tiny furry creature event no longer spawns on hour 2 of day 1. That is very nice. I mean, to be honest, I hate seeing tiny furry creature like all the time. It's basically like seeing that free event of just gaining additional XP, because like his other options like aren't that good. The Artist Alley option of the Bazaar con no longer costs gold. Huh. So I know that I'm assuming that just means you get a free diamond item now from Bazaar. That's an insane change. So now when you go to Bazaar, you can either get 3 random smalls from any item pool, a diamond of any size, or 2 XP for free. Any of them. Prize pass, I saw this in the Discord earlier. Not earlier today, but like a couple of days ago. Or as someone posted it on the Reddit, talking about these were the changes they were going to make to the prize pass for this season, and that there would be larger changes to the monetization in the future. But they're essentially making it so that it's easier to earn prize pass XP outside of doing the quests. So increased prize pass XP earning rate from days to 3 XP per day instead of 1, and adds a 5 XP bonus at bronze, silver, and gold. So essentially, if you get a 10 win run in 10 days, you will get 30 XP per day, or like 30 XP from days, 3 times 10, and an additional 15 for getting 10 wins. So you'll get 45 XP instead of what used to be 10 XP, because there was no wins-based bonus XP, and you were only getting 1 XP per day. Start of run income / gold start now starts with 1 less income. Enchanted start can no longer spawn golden. Okay, I feel like they should have changed this to enchanted start items can no longer spawn shiny, but I'm assuming they're doing this because a golden spawn item was just like never taken unless it was an ambergris, maybe. New content, Val Pack, a merchant that buys your bronze tier items for additional gold. Okay, that's fine. I guess I would have preferred this to be a merchant that sells bronze tier items at all times or something like that. So if you want to try and duplicate your bronze tier item past like pretty much past day 7, where you have like a 30% chance of even finding it. Vanessa updates. Holsters gain the apparel type. I think holsters was one of the pay to win items. Don't quote me on that. Oh, they nerfed Iceberg, I'm pretty sure. Ice pick. Freeze an item for a second from freeze a small item to... Wait. Ice pick actually kind of busted now. That's just any item instead of a smaller, worse item. Iceberg now only starts at gold if I check. Right now, technically, these are probably not updated, so I can check these. See, the website's not buffering, but the website's taking a little bit, but that might just be because they're trying to patch it. So it used to spawn only at diamond, so you can now get Iceberg better or earlier when so it's actually a buff to Iceberg. Whenever your enemy uses an item, freeze it for half a second at gold and a second at diamond, which is how it used to be. They now changed. It didn't have a shiny enchantment, and it didn't have a deadly enchantment. So now it will double freeze duration on a shiny enchantment, and it will, yes, more enemies have negative crit chance on the deadly enchantment. Okay, I kind of want to try and do an ice club run with Iceberg. I need to see, is ice club only a pig item? Is that why it's yeah, okay, so you need a pig weapon and a Vanessa property. Is it a property? If Iceberg's a property, there are technically some pig events or like free things that can get you Iceberg because it's a property. Yeah, okay. Nesting doll cooldown down by a second. I still think nesting doll is too shit. I wish it gained, I know it gains more ammo per day at higher levels, So, like, eventually it could be good if you take it early enough. The only time I think I would ever take a nesting doll is if it's my enchanted item off the start. Star chart fixed a bug where shiny star chart provided far more cooldown reduction than it should. Okay. Oh, if they don't fix the fucking coolant leak bug, I'm gonna be pissed. I just realized this should be in this patch. Tropical island, blah blah. I mean, most people just take the tropical island for the free coconuts and fruit. Zora Kid fixed an issue where this was not charging with skill-based burn. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming that's a pay-to-win item. Pig updates. Billboard redesigned. Cooldown 7 seconds. Shield starts at gold. Shields 200 to 300. When you shield or heal, give your items plus value for the fight. This item's cooldown is reduced by 1% for every value it has. That's kind of cool. It's a large shield item that scales. Its cooldown is reduced by its value, and it scales its value and your other items' values. So if you have like Fixer Upper Billboard, you now have 2 shield items with, I mean, Billboard will slowly lose cooldown, but will also start with somewhat reduced cooldown. I guess it doesn't have shield scaling based on its value, though. I don't know. It's an interesting idea. I don't know if it'll be used. Bushel gains the food type. Okay. I wonder if we're going to have a food. I wonder if that means our first character is going to be Jules when the game comes out, and we're gonna have food type. Cargo shorts redesigned. I thought it was fine early, but that's fair. Ooh, they removed its apparel-based cooldown reduction, and now this has the types of items you have in your stash. It heals and shields, and your apparel items have 5% cooldown for each type this has. So it gives apparel cooldown reduction now instead. Hatchet, when you buy this, get a spare change and a truffle. This now is just profit. I'm pretty sure. Hogwash, don't know what that is. Maybe that's a pay-to-win item. When you heal, gain max health for the fight. Unless maybe that's a... This feels like a skill. Open sign fixed an issue where deadly open sign only gave crit chance to weapons. Signet ring gains the apparel type. Makes sense. Snow globe freeze one item for 1.5 to 2 seconds. Okay, so they nerfed its duration a little bit. But it okay, but they made it so instead of it having to freeze a medium or small, I think they rebuffed freeze, where most items are going to just be a generic freeze any item again. Vending machine at the start of the day, or a truffle. Truffle? Oh, truffle's the loot item that gives items value. Yeah, I mean, I guess having more chance to, like... So yeah, a spare change and a truffle, if you sell the truffle first, will make this, buying this, have, like, you buy it and sell it for the same amount. It's not horrible. Having a truffle on this... Truffle has value, whereas chocolate bar doesn't. So spare change and truffle, having an extra item that gives value from vending machine makes vending machine more valuable, and selling truffle can give items on your board more value. I was saying that I think the pig needed more ways to get truffles, or more ways to get value scaling. But a lot of his items don't really work based on value anymore. Dually updates. Bomb Squad fixed an issue where this did not count as a haste item. Charging Station fixed an issue where the damage buff was triggering it for opponent scores as well. Companion core crit enchantment fixed an issue where friends would not gain crit. DJ robot cooldown reduced. Haste your friends for 2 seconds generic instead of a scaling charge or haste. When you buy this, get 3 nanobots, no change. When you use another friend, charge this for a second. Okay. So they have essentially just made... Yeah, they have just made DJ Robot the companion, the old companion core. This, if you find DJ Robot now and you are using companion core, you just get rid of companion core and put DJ Robot in. Fiery rocket launcher now has double burn. What did it used to have? Fiery rocket launcher used to have burn equal to 10% of this item's damage, even though it already had burn. Yeah, that's fair. Thermal lance gains the tool type. Cooldown is reduced by 3 seconds. Burn is now not scaling, starts at 5. When this gains haste, this gains 5, 10, 15 burn for the fight, and it's up from 2, 4, 6. They cut. Oh, this thing got insanely buffed. Thermal lance, and it gained the tool type. Yeah, that's a big buff. That's an insanely big buff. It doesn't have scaling burn on its levels, but you can find this as a silver 5 cooldown, 5 burn. When it's hasted, double its burn essentially. Uzi got its cooldown reduced by a second. I feel like Uzi's cooldown was already 2 seconds. Okay, whatever. Arkan's ring gains the apparel type. That's the ring that gives you prestige. Candy mail cooldown reduced. I don't even know what. Oh, is that the? Is candy mail one of those things from the chick that gives you the medium item that has 10 ammo and buffs adjacent items every time it uses an ammo? I don't think so, because I thought those were cooldown 10 seconds, not 5. Dragonheart fixed a bug where it was charging off of non-burn items instead of burn items. Dragon Wing fixed an issue where this was charging with skill-based burn, or not charging with skill-based burn. Epicurean Chocolate, cooldown 4 from 5. Flamethrower now has its own effects. Why is it not mention what those are? Okay, whatever. Nanobots, these are... Okay, so yeah, these are the robots of DJ Robot. So these might be... Now start at silver. Okay, so they don't, I'm assuming, spawn at bronze like they used to. Now start at silver, deal 10, 15, 20, 25 damage for each friend you have from 5, 10, 30, 50 for only small friends. So now it's every friend. This item's cooldown is reduced by 1 second for each adjacent friend. It doesn't say what their cooldown is, so I'm assuming it's the same. So let me check what those are. Nanobots have a cooldown of 7 seconds. So if you put all 3 next to each other, the middle one will have 5-second cooldown. Sapphire freeze for 1, 2, 3 seconds for a second. From freeze 1 small item, so they just straight made this better. Oh, but then they nerfed freeze duration, like the additive freeze duration on all other characters. I think a lot of the freeze NPCs are going to be scary hard to defeat now. Well, maybe not scary hard, but they're going to be worse. They're going to be harder. Soul Ring gains apparel, Super Syrup down by a second cooldown. Thurable. I wonder if these are, if Thurable, Epicurean Chocolate, and Candy Mail are Jules items. Skill updates. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. Artillery Spotter. I need to pull some of these up probably. Now starts at bronze. If you have 5 or fewer items, you have 10, 20, 30, 40% crit chance from 5, 10, 20. Seems like they're trying to make crit chance more widely available, which I think is fair. Because, like, right now, the only consistent way to have crit chance is to play Vanessa and have, like, a crow's nest and one other item, pretty much. Augmented defense and augmented weaponry now starts at gold. 1 to 2 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. Shield and damage respectfully. So I'm assuming that's the one from the, like, dog dude? Or the mayor. Trash Town Mayor. So it's your shield items have +1 shield and increase when you sell a small item, increase this by 1 instead of, so it only starts at gold tier now instead of bronze like it used to. Trash Town Mayor I think would drop a bronze of each. Combat Medic now starts at silver. When you heal or gain regen, an item gains 369% crit chance for the fight. From when you heal, an item gains 3 to 5 crit chance for the fight. Okay. Made it available earlier and slightly better. It's the same at the first tier, but it gets better later. Conflagration now starts at silver. When you use a burn item, this item gains burn for the fight. That seems strong. And they just added another burn onto it at diamond. Creeping Chill, freeze duration reduced. What is Creeping Chill? Okay, Creeping Chill is when you, the first time you slow, freeze one item for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds instead of 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Coolant Leak. The first 3, 6, 9 times you use your rightmost item each fight, charge 1 freeze item 1 second. From the first time you use your rightmost item each time, freeze an item. Okay, so instead of just fixing its bug, they made it so it'll charge a freeze item instead of just freezing. Technically, fixed the bug, unless the bug is still there and now it just infinitely charges a freeze item, which is still slower. Like, it still slows down the Coolant Leak infinite combo break, so I'm not going to complain about it. Defense Grid, the first time you use an item each fight, shield equal to 10, 20, 30, 50, or 35, 50% of your max health from at the start of each fight. So now, I mean, yeah. So you can technically get, like, insta-bursted now if your like, only items are slow. I guess that's fair. Frostfire, I'm assuming that's like when you burn freeze. We'll look it up though. Yeah, first time you burn each fight, freeze one item. Duration reduced by 1 second at all times. I'm not liking that the bar is barely moved. Oh, okay, never mind. That's because, okay, we're fine. That's because this is just the page with all the patch notes, not just the one. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Frozen Shot. Your weapons cooldowns are reduced by 5, 10, 15 seconds while your enemy has a frozen item. Used to be the first 4 to 8 times you use your slowest weapon, freeze one item of equal or smaller size. So it seems like they're removing or nerfing a lot of the skill-based freezes and buffing a lot of the freeze-based items. Hardly Working now starts at silver. The first 5, 10, 15 times you slow each fight, charge 1 regen item 1 second. Versus from when you slow, gain regen. Okay. Invigorating Cold fixed an issue where it was only targeting the leftmost item. The first time you freeze each fight, haste one item. So it used to only haste the leftmost item, I guess. Lethargy now starts at silver. All items cooldowns are increased by 1, 2, 3 seconds versus 30% to 50%. Okay. That's worse, I guess. Did you ever want this? I guess technically it benefits slow builds and nerfs, or it benefits fast builds and nerfs slow builds technically. Like, now it benefits slow builds even more, because before a percentage, like 30% of, 30 seconds isn't that long compared to 30% of 12 seconds. Now it kind of affects everybody the same. Neophilic, charge amount reduced from 2 seconds, or from 4 seconds at max level to 3. Oceanic Rush, the first time you use an item each fight. Haste 1, 2, 3 aquatic items for 2 instead of at the start of fight. Paralytic Poison, freeze duration reduced at all levels. Yeah, that makes sense. Quick Ignition, now starts at silver. First time you use an item each fight. Haste 1, 2 to 3 burn items for 2 seconds instead of at the start of the fight. It's after first item use. Reaching Summit, crit chance bonus increased to 2 to 6% from 2 to 4. Fixed an issue where this didn't count as a crit skill. We're gonna look up what that is necessarily. When you freeze, gain crit chance. Okay. Retaliatory Toxins. Okay, so it used to do, the first time you fall below half health, poison 20, 30, 40. Now it starts at gold. When your enemy uses an item, poison 1, and at diamond, poison 2. That is probably better than what it used to be. Righty Tighty now starts at silver tier. The first 2, 4, 6 times you use your rightmost item each fight, charge 1 slow item. Used to be for the first 5, 10 times you use your rightmost item slow. Yep, they're kind of getting rid of a lot of what I'm assuming is not specifically dually, though I think Righty Tighty might have been specifically dually. I don't know. It was Dooley, Mac, and Vanessa. They got rid of a bunch of items that specifically started, like, were used at the start of combat, or did something based on you using an item. Most likely because of the dually drill build, which would slowly lower its cooldown. Would slowly lower the drill's cooldown to the point where the drill, like, automatically, almost off rip, the drill could activate itself permanently once you burned or charged. Like, once you burned, hasted, poisoned, slowed, or froze, like, one thing. Once you had used one item that did that, you could perma activate it, because it activating the first item would then proc all of these skills, which it still technically does sometimes. Slow and Steady now starts at silver. When you slow, give your weapons damage. Static Acceleration now starts at silver. When you haste, give crit chance. Steel Storm, new skill, starts at silver. Your weapons have 4, 8, 12 bonus damage for every weapon you have. I don't know how that's new. I feel like we already had that. Temporal Strike, if you have exactly one weapon, its cooldown is reduced by 5, 10, 15% while your enemy has a slowed item. Used to be if you have exactly one weapon, the first 3, 6, 9 times you use it, each fight slow an item. Okay. Trader, your items have additional value. What it used to be is at the start of each day, give your items value. Damn, they nerfed that. And they didn't even get, like, I feel like Trader needed, especially because Trader, I'm pretty sure, is the item from an encounter, a monster encounter with a property baron. It used to at least give you scaling value, albeit not a lot. Now it's just, yeah, 1 to 2 value, and that's it. Like, I feel like you could have at least done like 4, 5, or maybe like 4, 6 value. Even then, I don't think, maybe like 5, 10 value. So you get it from the drop, and you get 5 value on your weapon or your items. And then if you can level it up, then it becomes 10 value, but you can't, like, increase it any more than that. Toxin Injector now starts at silver. The first time you use an item each fight, haste one of your poison items. Used to be at the start of each fight, haste 2 to 3 poison items for 2 seconds. Encounter updates. Property Baron has big numbers skill instead of combat medic. Big numbers skill. Is this just like something that increases value? No, big numbers. Your large items have plus 25 crit chance. Versus combat medic, which was when you heal, gain crit chance. So if I look at Property Baron, I believe that means that his Skyscraper, which used to get like you might have like reduced, you might have given Skyscraper like 10% crit chance by the time it gets used. Now he just has 25% crit chance base unless they're giving it to him as a diamond skill. But it's replacing a gold skill, so I'm going to assume it's going to be gold. But either way, they're essentially giving this thing a... They're making Property Baron scary, at least for the first day you fight him. Like, I think if you fight Property Baron day 11, you're probably fine, but day 10, he might be kind of scary. Because he'll have a 2 damage, alright, like 2,500 damage Skyscraper, something like that. He'll have like a 2,500 damage Skyscraper that attacks twice and has 25% chance to crit rather than like 12. That's pretty scary. Alright, maintenance is taking, according to the Discord, maintenance is taking a little longer, so even though we have went through the patch notes, they have yet to finish patching the game. I think Dooley is strong with these companion, not the companion core changes, but the DJ robot basically being old companion core change. I like all the freeze changes. Other than that, I feel like the game is roughly the same. I like the freeze changes. I like all of these general updates changes. I'm not sure if the income gold needed a nerf. I feel like most people took an enchant or a gold skill. But maybe there were people taking income / gold and just, you know, hoping to meet someone who had a single enchanted small item and like maybe a medium, and meeting them with like a board of, you know, a couple of silver items or something. I'm not sure. But overall, we will mute the music. Actually, not yet. We'll leave the music for now. We will... I love me when the window capture stops working. Well then let's see. So that isn't working, or the patch isn't out yet. So I think we will start playing some of this. Alright, now let me see if I can make this work. I'm a little worried that this doesn't seem to be updated, but I don't know if maybe it's just the intro isn't changed. Okay, no, that's looking like that's correct. Yep, okay, starting screen looks right. Okay, I need to get the audio. Okay, that seems to be working. Alright. I'm not sure if I'm going to get rid of those black bars. I think it's probably just fine to leave it as is. So we're going to... Okay. I think I fixed it. Okay. If something's cut off, I'll figure it out. But I am feeling like playing a Nuzlocke of Emerald Sea Glass. So I've seen, I'm not entirely sure if this is the most updated version of the ROM. It says version 3.0. I'm quick looking up to see if there's been any new updates since. It was 5 months ago that they updated it. I might go here and see if there's any. It seems to be. Yeah, okay. There hasn't been a new patch for it. Perfect. Okay. Then, yeah, I'm going to do a Nuzlocke of this. Main reason I want to do a Nuzlocke, I'm probably not going to do, like, anything hardcore or anything. I'm feeling no healing items in battle, because from what I remember from reading the documentation, there's a bunch of stat changes and type changes to Pokemon, and I would like to kind of discover those on my own. And if I remember correctly, the developer even said like this isn't a difficulty hack or anything, so I should be able to do this. I mean, me and my friend Remy did like a couple of Nuzlocks 3 or 4 years ago on his stream. I think I may have also streamed it occasionally as well. But yeah, we essentially just did, I think we just did like a black and white, or black 2 and white 2, I can't remember. I think it was black 2, white 2. Just like hardcore Nuzlocke, no healing items in battle and stuff like that. So we're gonna try and do one of those as well for this game. And I chose this game because it's a remake of Emerald with like modern type changes, modern physical special split. It's got the fairy type. It's got, I think, up to Gen 9 evolutions for the Gen 1 through 3 Pokemon. So There's not going to be like Gen 5 Pokemon, but you still can get like Electabuzz evolves into Electivire and stuff like that. And it's in the art style of the very first Pokemon games that I played, which were Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Moving from Johto to Hoenn. What we call God, that, oh my gosh. It's so cool we get to see like the Gen 3 Pokemon in the art style of Gen 2. I'm not 100% sure if they just use the old Gen 2 sprites for Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon, or if they remade them as well. Recent migration events have made Hoenn a hotspot for biodiversity. It is unlikely anywhere else. If you're seeing this message, then your family has decided to move to Hoenn. I mean, I feel like you already said that. Why are you saying it? If you've seen this message, you're moving to Hoenn. There you'll meet new friends, human and Pokemon alike. The professor of Hoenn, Birch, is looking for help in his fieldwork. In fact, he's been so busy he won't even stop to record this. He studies Pokemon habitats. Now let's confirm the paperwork. Model 1, Model 2. I'm playing as May. I think May's model looks better than Brendan's. And we'll be Proddy. Registration is complete. You're moving to Birch's hometown of Littleroot. He'll be thrilled. Sick. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the Hoenn region, where dreams and adventure and friendships await. Birch should be expecting you in his Pokemon lab. Safe travels. Alright. Oh my gosh, the art style. Okay, I'm already seeing a bit. It seems weird that like the character sprites and the Pokemon sprites are going to be like 16-bit, I would assume. But then the overworld is like 32 or 64-bit. That's a bit strange, but I mean, you gotta work with what you're able to. It's cool that the character sprites look like Gen 2. And that the Pokemon sprites do as well, so like I can't complain. So I wonder if the clock even works. It's like 225-ish. We'll just... It's close enough. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't know if it was this or a different one, but I think there's a shiny charm in here. Not deposit. Withdraw. There is a shiny charm in here. So I believe that makes the odds. It's 1 in 4,000, and now it's 5 rolls, so it's now 6 in 4,000. I'm not doing the math. I'm pulling up a calculator. 6 divided by 496 or something like that. 496 divided by 6. So it's like a 1 in 700 chance for a shiny. So we'll do shiny claws, even though shinies are going to be more common, because I'm pretty sure you can also get rare candies to avoid grinding. Or if not, there is a system to like level cap you, or mostly level cap you. Oh, there's a run button. There we go. Just bursting into people's homes. Oh, hello, and you are... Oh, you're the new neighbor. Oh, you just burst into our house. Oh, you're the same age as our son. Go upstairs. Bro, you're trying to steal my Pokemon. Oh, damn. Incel. Brendan's an incel. I didn't know you were gonna be a fucking girl. Damn. My dad said the next door neighbor is gonna be a gym leader's kid, so I assumed you'd be a dude. Damn, extra incel behavior. Do you want me to go catch you a Pokemon? Damn, now he doesn't even think that women can do anything on there. This is fucked up. I'm supposed to go help my dad get some wild Pokemon some other time, okay? Fuck you, ass. Can I take this? No, that's Brandon's Pokeball. Better leave it where it is. Nah, fuck him. Fuck him. He doesn't believe in girl power. I'm gonna go see what's... I don't know any Pokemon. Can you go see what's happening? Sure. I don't have any Pokemon either, but that's fine. So I know there's like a way to start a like monotype run, or to start with Apom or Spheal. But I think I'll just start with the Hoenn starters. I'm gonna do a random number generator to see which I start with. So we'll just do 1, 2, 3. Mudkip is 3, Torchic 2, Trico 1. We got 3, so oh. It's slightly better. Is it cutting anything on it? No, okay, sick. Okay, we'll start with Mudkip. I would say probably Gen 3 starters are some of the best. Oh, I don't know. I've never really been a fan of using Trico, because I think it's cool when Pokemon have like multiple types. So I always liked that Blaziken was firefighting until firefighting became like the type of every fire starter for the next like 4 generations. And then Mudkip is water ground. So I never really liked that Trico was just grass. It kind of seemed weird. Same with Squirtle, if I'm being honest. And then like all the Gen 2 ones were monotypes, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, like I would always rather have Charizard or Venusaur over Blastoise. Even though I think I probably like Charmander and Squirtle better than Bulbasaur. I just like didn't like Blastoise. And it didn't help that in Fire Red and Leaf Green, the first games of Gen 1 that I played, I might have played Blue, but I don't remember. There might have already been a save file on Blue when I played it, so I just kind of played around. I didn't like actually do anything or start my own run. But like in Fire Red and Leaf Green, they just had like Blastoise's moveset was just so ass compared to the others. Also, this guy does not look like Birch. Heard much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. By the way, that you battled earlier, you pulled it off with a plume? I don't know. Guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Oh yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. Let's go. So we start with Mudkip. Oh. Do we want to do a naming theme? Let's do like... just gonna look up naming themes on Google and see what we get. Oh, there's naming themes for Nuzlocke, but I don't know if I want that. Can I just do naming themes? Oh, the first post is r/Nuzlocke. I'm not opposed to the drink theme. Just various drinks. And then we start. No, not that. Okay, I need to figure out what button switch is or select is. We're naming it various drinks, but we're gonna start with. Where's space? There you go, space. Saltwater the Mudkip. Maybe we do like cursed drinks instead of regular drinks. Sure, that's a great idea to have Brendan teach me how to be a trainer, as he says a woman can't do that. Oh, is there a patch of grass in the... Does he spend time at home? So do I have balls right away? Okay, I don't. But I think I can probably buy some from the shop. So I don't have cut. Okay, so once you have cut, there's potentially grass in Petalburg to get an encounter. Oh, why is it? I just realized it's not. Huh. Weird. Interesting, okay. When I made it full screen, it stopped working when I tabbed out. But now that I'm like back in, now my like thing is all weird. My screen's all like off center. Oh, whatever, I guess. It's not like that big of a deal, so I say we get maybe our first encounter or so. Pokemon guitar, take him to the Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon Center in Oldale Town. Yep, makes sense. Is there another Pokeball up there? Okay, there's not. That Pokemon Center is hard as fuck to see. So I don't know if there's like expanded encounter tables. I know I saw somewhere that there's like a place where you can encounter Hoot Hoot and Noctowl, which I don't think was in Pokemon Emerald. So, oh, let's see if I can buy balls. I don't know if I have money. Oh, and there's another building here, too. I don't know if this has new music. Wait, nope. Okay, so you can't buy balls, but you can buy potions and heals here right now. That's a bit annoying. Okay, so we'll buy, I guess, 5 potions. It's probably too much, but like, whatever. Can I want to take a rest, so I'm saving my progress. You know, fair enough. Okay, nothing. Okay, so I think that's a new character right there. I think this guy gives me a free potion if I do this shit. Can you come with me? Thank you for the free potion. Now I wish I didn't buy 5 of them, but whatever. Moment battle, they eventually level up. Yep, okay, that's fair. I think a lot of these dialogues are going to be the same. I might just not remember them. The controller I'm using is not nice with like D-pad movement. I need to just use the D-pad. Okay, we got the name raider here. I don't want to like change it. Oh. Can I? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, kind of thought he said that he was gonna suggest another name, and I was like, well, I mean, he'd be funny. Let's entertain it. But I don't think he was saying that. I think he was just saying you can give me a better name if you want. Looks no different from before, but yet this is vastly superior. Yep. Okay. Yep. Alright, so I guess I kind of want to get to at least like level 6 before. Okay. I don't think Caterpie was here in the original game, so there's definitely some new. I'm gonna get to like level 6 or 7 before fighting Brendan, because from what I remember playing Emerald Nuzlocke in the past, this rival fight can like end your run, even though technically, I guess you don't have Pokeballs yet, so it doesn't really matter. A Hoppip, like, that doesn't seem scary, but knowing that all these Pokemon got like, yeah, Synthesis level 4 Hoppip, this dude's gonna fucking run my shit. I think Hoppip might be a great encounter on this route. Now that I'm thinking about it, the Caterpie looked similar to the Gen 2 Caterpie. This Spearow looks a little different. So I'm assuming it was all new sprites. Swap you onto this side, so I have I can make sure I know when the Bazaar update comes out, or is done patching, I should say, I guess. Yeah, I think now that we're level 6 and we have Water Gun, even though Brendan should have Trico, if this isn't a baby game, little baby game, little soy boy fucking game. Brendan should have Trico, so us having Water Gun does not matter. One second. This guy right here with his top hat, he looks important. I'm pretty sure I've been baited by that in the past. With the fucking, oh, the PC in the corner. Yeah, thanks, bud. Okay. Yeet. Okay, we got through. Oh yeah, Dad give you a Pokemon. Don't sound so disappointed about that, brother. Okay, nice. He has Trico. And we have Saltwater. So we probably just tackle him. Okay, we're fine. I'm pretty sure pound is worse than tackle, meaning that, like, homie is just, like, nerfed from the start having Trico. We've been speed tied the entire time, and I just now lost the speed tie. Oh, you're not too shabby. I think I get it. I think I know why my dad had his eye out for you now. Look, your Pokemon already likes you, even though you just got it. You get the feeling you could befriend any Pokemon with these. So true, bestie. Finally saying something nice about me only after I kick his ass in a Pokemon battle. That's all I'm saying. Credible misogynist, Brendan. Still can't buy Pokeballs, so I guess I have to wait until I get them from the prof. I think we, oh. I'm heading back to Dad's lab, too. You should hustle. Fuck you, asshole. I think we're gonna go until... I'm hoping the Bazaar will be done by the time we get, like, Pokeballs in, like, our first 3 encounters, because we've got... I need to double check, because it might be that the route above Petalburg and Oldale are the same, but I'm pretty sure it's 102, 103, or 101, 103, and then 102 is off to the left. Yeah, Brendan has an extensive history as a trainer already, and he's got a level 5 Trico. Yeah, totally, brother. Pokedex, let's go. Huh. So you get a Pokedex too. Yeah, dude just like hates me. Dude just goes like, damn, I thought I was special for having a Pokedex, but now this fucking girl comes along, kicks my ass in a Pokemon battle, and now she gets a Pokedex too? This is some bullshit. This is a DEI hire. Proddy's a DEI hire with her fucking Mudkip saltwater. Please give me the TM for cut that I can like use right away or something. Or the HM for cut. You're your father's child, alright. A Pokedex too. Your father had one of these. I mean, I'll install a cool app for you. The Dex Nav? Okay. Press A button while using the Dex Nav to creep on Pokemon. Creep on them. Whoa. Just select a Pokemon in the Dex Nav menu and then hold the A button to sneak up so you don't scare them. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now, your father will be overjoyed. Go on, get him, honey. Okay. You didn't give me the TM. What is this? So is this like... Huh. Huh. Weird. Okay, we're gonna save here. I'm gonna pull up the documentation for Emerald Sea Glass real quick. So I want to see something. I want to see how the Dex Nav works, because this seems like a really cool idea, but I have absolutely no idea how it works. Shows all Pokemon on the Dex Nav menu. Okay, here we go. Dex Nav. After obtaining the Pokedex from Birch, your mom will catch you leaving Littleroot and install the Dex Nav, accessible in the start menu. The Dex Nav allows you to see how many Pokemon are in an area, and after seeing one for the first time, you can target them. As you explore roughly every 200 steps, the Dex Nav will detect a Pokemon nearby automatically for you. 50% of the time, these Pokemon are considered hidden Pokemon, which can only be found through this method. No Pokemon are exclusive to being hidden, but they allow for more options in the early game, more variety in wild encounters overall. Many features of the ORAS Dex Nav have been ported over. You can chain Pokemon to increase shiny odds, find rare egg moves, and increase IVs. Use this cheat code to see all the Dex Nav Pokemon. Okay, I think that's really cool. I'm gonna preemptively add a new rule that my first encounter after beating a gym battle, or like, I was gonna say important fight, but yeah, I think just important, or not important fight, that I mean, I'll have to see how it works, but like, if it is that after every 200 steps you have a 50% chance to reveal one of these like hidden Pokemon, I think that would be cool to like, that's your reward for beating like a gym, will be either I can go back to a route that I've already caught a Pokemon on and find a hidden, or the next route that I'm on, I can catch a hidden Pokemon as my encounter instead of something else. But we don't have a gym badge yet, so for now we'll just get going. I'm gonna, if I encounter something on Route 101 on my way to Oldale to buy more Pokeballs, then alright, first encounter. We can technically fail it. Jesus, that Poochyena looks like not the right color. Holy crap. I didn't heal! It's fine. I don't knock it out, right? Oh, it was a crit too. Okay, he does 1 damage. Okay. This should easily catch with it being at like fucking 2 HP. Alright, we got... oh, what's that? Alright, I already know our name in this guy. Alright, Poochyena, the bite Pokemon. It savagely threatens foes with bared fangs. It chases after fleeing targets tenaciously. It turns tail and runs, however, if the foe strikes back. The bite Pokemon. Give a nickname to the Poochyena. Yes, this will be Pilk. I clicked something wrong. If you guys have not been able to see something, that is my bad. I think I accidentally changed scenes. I wonder, is that my controller doing that? I don't think so. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, well, we caught Pilk the Poochyena. Uh-oh. And we also have Shiny Claws, so if we see any Shinies, we can catch them as well. I really love this Zigzagoon. Texture? Sprite, there we go. I really love the Zigzagoon sprite. I think we get the XP share after the catching tutorial. So Pilk might be a bit under-leveled right now. We're going to go to the PC first. It's kind of weird that every time you enter a door, your Pokemon goes into its Pokeball. But I think that's something BDSP did as well. And like every time you get into a conversation, just because sometimes the trainers like follow you, or like you follow like right behind them. So having a Pokemon following you and a trainer following you would potentially cause some weird visual bugs. Alright, can you sell Pokeballs now, you motherfucker? Yeah, let's go! Yeah, let's do that and we get a Premier Ball. Alright, then let's go up to Route 103, get a new encounter. We get Caterpie. Caterpie. I mean, technically, yeah. You know what? Ooh, it might have a bug move. We're gonna send out Pilk to try and weaken this. Just because I feel like it doesn't have a bug move. String shot, yeah, string shot's a bug move, I think, but it doesn't harshly. Is that -3? I think it's just -2. I think drastically is -3. I didn't know string shot did -2 speed. That did nothing. All right, we're at -6 speed. I wonder if this game has the menu like Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield that like tells you. Doesn't seem like it. That like tells you the status effects on the Pokemon on the screen. One more tackle here, probably. Then we can throw a ball. This is going to be... This isn't necessarily as cursed of a drink, but I mean, if you're drinking straight honey, I'd say that's pretty cursed. So we've got Honey the Caterpie. We're going to test something as well, real quick. Okay, so these are all the Pokemon I encountered on this route. Oh, and I think it said in... Maybe that was just because it was in the town. I want to just, like... It's 200 steps, so it might take a while. But I'm just going to run in circles here. I don't know if there will be, like, a notification for it. I doubt it. It's like Snake. If I hear the doot, I'm dead. Oh, died. Died. Oh. Fuck. Died. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, so there's a notification. That... Oh. Okay, well then technically, if that happens, like, while I'm searching for an encounter, because it says every 200 steps. I don't know if it's every 200 steps, like, on a route. We could do that. It said hit R. Oh, I hit RB. I'm dumb. I'm used to a Switch controller where I think R is the RB and RB is called RT. I wonder if I could use my Switch controller. I mean, my Switch Pro controller is kind of already breaking. Okay, let's... I'm hitting... Oh, I'm doing shit on... I was doing shit on fucking Streamlabs with that. What the fuck? 1 second while we wait. Can I even fix this? Tools. Not sensors. Tools. Settings, maybe? Gamepad. Here we go. I'm currently... Oh, wait, actually, I wonder if I do it like this. technically. What? Okay. We have to fix some more things. Okay, I'm still a little... Okay, I seem to have fixed some of my controller issues. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing this? Sorry about this, guys. For some reason, my A button is opening the menu, but also being the A button. It is quite strange. I'll change that to that. I wonder if that's just like always a thing? That the A button opens the menu when you're not doing something? It just feels weird. And sometimes it just like opens menus and stuff. Like my controller will like do shit on like it'll do shit like on my OBS if I click off of or like click onto my OBS. That's doing it again. Okay, so we're gonna change that hopefully if I can. I just, hopefully, I should just be able to. So it says there's no keybinds for controller, but yet it's still doing it. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna set these only to the bumpers. Okay. Okay, A still opens the menu, but... Okay. to... Okay. So even though it says right... Or it says R... When the Pokemon appears... We're gonna do more testing not on this route, just so I don't make my encounter one without... Even though I do want to see what the encounter is down there. Because right now I haven't found a hidden one unless it's... Yeah. It says 50% of the time it is a hidden one. Which means that when it wasn't the Sparrow, that like the 2 times it wasn't a Spearow, it was probably one of the hidden ones. That's fine, we'll just figure it out. It's almost been 40 minutes since they said maintenance was going to be done. Like, or it's been like 40 minutes since they said maintenance is going to take a little longer. So... all I'm saying is these issues never happened when I had a Pro controller, like a Xbox One Pro controller. Now that I'm on a default Xbox One controller, because my Pro controller broke from overuse of me playing Binding of Isaac, there's been all sorts of fucky weird issues with it, where like some keys are, or not keys, but like some buttons aren't bound. Okay, so if I hit L, it tells me what the Pokemon is. Also, I can't hold A to sneak up on it. Because my fucking A button opens a menu. I wonder if maybe it's because not because of the A key or the A button being bound, but it's because of the select key being bound or something. We'll clear both and make it you're that, you're that. Ooh, it still does it. Huh. I don't have audio. Seems like the entire thing is busted now. I think I've saved since catching honey, hopefully. Yeah, I have. It still does it, though. Why is it doing this? Oh. Seem to have caused a problem. That's probably fine. Just gotta reboot it. That's all. I don't think this is gonna change anything for me though. Yep. What if I change it to these are different? Yeah, that's so fucking weird. My A button is my B button right now, and it still is fucking up. But it's only fucking up on the A button. So it seems to be a bug with the game, not with my controller or something, I guess. So I okay, so we're gonna try. Oh no, I can't because I can't sneak up on them without opening the damn menu, and the damn menu scares them off. Okay, well then I will just catch my last Pokemon, troubleshoot this. We're gonna fight this trainer. Oh, I'm pretty sure my Pokemon are healed. Plink might be, or Pilk might be a bit injured from the Caterpie fight. Actually, Pilk and Caterpie are probably injured, but Saltwater is fine. Pilk and Honey are probably not doing too hot, but Saltwater will be fine. I say as I get Hypnosis first turn. Come on, Saltwater. I almost called her Pilk. Okay, now he's gonna tackle again this turn. And he's gonna Hypnosis next turn. But Hypnosis is gonna miss or I'm gonna knock him out right now. Okay. Nice, now I level up. Good job, Saltwater. Okay, now it's all of this Pokemon. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna go heal because we're actually gonna change that. I'm used to opening the menu with a different button now. Fuck, I clicked the wrong one still. What? I'm losing it. I'm actually losing it. Apply. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we're chilling other than... Try and see if I can figure out what's wrong. with my A button. But we're gonna first catch our last Pokemon for this route. Poochyana's a dupe. No way we get the fucking Ralts. I wonder if I can see the encounter tables to see if this is a, like, still a low percentage. We're gonna have to throw a Pokeball right away because I think it only knows teleport. Come on. Come on. Let's go! A Ralts? Oh my god. I'm freaking out as if it's like a 1 or 2% encounter. It could literally be like a 10% encounter. That's crazy. It's female and Psychic Fairy. Okay, what's like I was gonna say Shamrock Shake, but that's not like that cursed. You know what? This one's not cursed. Or at least it's not actually cursed, but the name is cursed. Do I even have space for it? I think I do. Yeah, I have space for it. Giggle Juice. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay. So we're gonna save now. Giggle Juice is like mixture of fruit juices and vodka. It tastes great, but the name is cursed. Alright, so we're gonna be done with that. I already saved. I'm gonna save again just to be sure. I think I'm going to just open the Bazaar here in a second and see if it's working or not. While I do that, you know, we'll try Vortica demo one more time. But I just want to check. Do I have the Sea Glass documentation still open? I do. Let me search for Ralts. Let's see. So it just says wild on Route 102. It does not give me an encounter percentage table at all. Okay. Next, we're going to try and figure out what's wrong with my... Check for game update. No update found. So I don't think that's going to work. So we'll try. I'm going to just quick Google... Okay, I see some button mapping issues. I still don't see anything new from the Bazaar saying that the patch is out, so we might just be trying this Vortica demo one more time, and if it doesn't work, just closing up shop for the day. Because I want to fix the Sea Glass controls before I play the game. I kind of want to make sure that everything's working. Maybe I just need to reinstall the software that maps my controller buttons. It has been a while. Maybe I just fresh download it and that might fix it. Or maybe I can like download an update for it like in the software. I'm not sure. I'll have to test some stuff out. Vortica is not launching it, and by that I mean it's freezing as it's launched. So I think we're what was that? Yeah, I think we're just going to call it dead, potentially uninstall it. See, let's see if there's any reviews on the store page, because I know we looked through discussions yesterday. And discussions had some issues about launching, but not anything like we had. Not very negative. Not a lot of negative reviews for Vortica. For the demo, at least. There's 2 negative reviews, none of them being about like difficulty launching the game. Which is a bit annoying. Not because I feel that the game deserves to be like negatively rated for not launching, but just that like it's a demo, and if you can't launch the demo, I feel like that's a bit of a problem. But they released a patch 2 hours ago, right as I started stream, that apparently fixed a bunch of bugs, but has not fixed the weird launching thing where I literally just can't launch the game. I'm kind of just like stalling, hoping that the Bazaar opens up, but I don't think it's going to. Let's see what the newest messages in the Discord are. Huh? This is from people multiple days ago. This isn't even the new... Has there not been a new message in general since the 12th? Okay, no, there is more. Here we go. I was like, I was getting notifications for new messages in general. In egg only mode. Okay, it seems like it's just people complaining about the game not being done, or the game not being ready. So, and there was a dev, at least a Discord staff member, talking, saying they've already asked the dev team if they can if they've turned the server off and on again or something like that. So I think it might take a little while longer before the patch comes out. So I think I will be heading off for at least until the patch comes out, because this demo's not working, and now my Emerald Sea glass is all weird. So I've got some things to troubleshoot before the maintenance for the Bazaar is over. So I will potentially be back for more Bazaar later. Really depends on what everybody else is doing, but I'll if not, I'll be back tomorrow. So it's been chill.